Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, bringing you another video review. This time, from Star Wars Return of the Jedi, from Kenner. We have Darth Vader being electrocuted with a clear helmet that you can see his skull through from the end of the movie. Alright. Known as VC115 for collectors. Of course, I'm taking him out of the package. Yeah, I know. So this is from, this came out last year, in 2012. There's some of the other figures in the collection that you see, you know, Clone Troopers, Crappy Jar Jar, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. I do have an older version of this, similar version of this figure, older. This is from 2006 Saga Collection. And it's basically a similar thing where he's getting electrocuted and, you know, you can see the top of his head. I like this one better because you can see more of his skull. You look on the back here, his hand comes off and you can see like all these exposed bits of his hand, which that's a bit much that is exposed than should be. It came with this little, you know, hologram figure, whatever. I'm not opening this one. This one's staying sealed in box. So, I'm going to open this one up. We'll take a good look at him, and that'll be it. Be right back. Alrighty, here's Darth Vader out of the package, and these are removable. The lightning, which is good, because that'll make reviewing him easier. And, you know, here's his lightsaber. It's standard for, you know, Kenner Star Wars figures. Not too bad. And he's got a lot of articulation. I mean, he's got, you know, his arms swivel that way, but he's got, you know, a swivel here in his elbow and an elbow joint and a wrist swivel. That's on both sides. He has a waist swivel. Alright, his upper legs just go up and down. They don't have any swivels, but he's got, you know, swivels in his knees that rotate and in his ankles. And, yeah, so that's kind of cool. One thing, you can take his hand off, and you can see there's, you know, a much better representation of what happened to him in Return of the Jedi, where you just see some exposed wires and some of the metal underneath. And his head, it's actually made to detach so that you can take the lightning on and off, and it does have a tendency to want to pop off easy, as you can see there. But it swivels nicely. Got a little bit of side-to-side movement. Now I'm going to take the head off so we can get a closer look at it. Because this thing is just cool. Not only do you see like the skull of Anakin Skywalker in there, but you can also see bits of metal and cyborg parts that are added onto his skull as well. And that is just fantastic detail. I know the camera's probably not showing it off too much, but I just thought that was so cool. And, yeah. This cape comes off, too, because of that. And this cape's a nice piece of cloth. But you could take the lightning and put it back on him. Like that. And then put the head back on. And here he is getting electrocuted. You know, because the Emperor got mad at him because he wanted to save his son. And he's just throwing him into the pit. And you can put that back over his arm. As he's getting electricity here, too. And, you know, as if you've seen Return of the Jedi, you know, he sacrificed himself to save Luke at the end. Redeeming himself for all the evil he did when he was younger. So, yeah. I like this, and if you can find it, now I did see this in stores up to about 2-3 months ago. So if you still see it in stores, I recommend grabbing this version. This is really cool to have this version of Darth Vader. So, and Kenner's getting better with their figures, I will say. I mean, they're not like the old figures from when I was a kid, where you had basically the legs moved up and down, the arms moved up and down, the head swiveled. That was it. This is a very highly detailed, small version of Darth Vader, and I like it a lot. Highly recommended if you want it. So, all of you be good. Because now I've got the Dark Lord of the Sith watching you. So you better behave. Because he doesn't take crap from anybody.